good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building, who is back again with another video. Oh my goodness, y'all. We have some college football coming on this weekend, man. We have the SWAC and MEAC Challenge. Finally, we get some football this weekend. I mean, some real live action football. I mean, football that counts. We have Southern versus North Carolina Central, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm absolutely excited, dog. Y'all don't listen. I got my helmet back here. I'm ready to put it on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. And I don't know, even though I don't play anymore, I always get nervous for some reason because I get so excited. I get so excited about football, period. But I'm excited. I'm excited, especially for this game right here, man. Now y'all know both Central and Southern. If y'all saw the preseason Division I polls, both of these teams are in the top 5. I think Central was like 2 or 3, and Southern was, I think, 5. So both of these teams are coming into this year with something to prove. I know Southern was favored to win the West Division, and I think Central is predicted to finish second in the MEAC. So both of these teams, even though they're the top dogs in their respective conference, they are out here to prove something. And I do believe that each of these, I think this game right here, honestly, is going to boost confidence for the rest of the year for them. I think it's going to be a testament to how good one of these teams are heading into this game right here. And listen, I'm absolutely excited for this game. But let's get to North Carolina Central first. This team is going to go as far as Walker Harris takes them. Even though he did get his first full season as a starter last year, I believe he's going to get the full keys handed to him. Because, of course, if y'all watched Central last year, Central was more of a running team. This was Amari Taylor's team. Amari Taylor did get the bulk of the carries with not only the running game, but in the passing game as well. So I think this year, the full range is going to be completely at his control. And I didn't realize this, but I didn't realize that he sat behind Davis Richards for 3 years. And that is absolutely rare that really happens, especially with the whole transfer portal thing, the NIL thing goes. That's rare that the same player stays behind a player for that longer period of time. So I really do commend him for just being the backup for 3 years for one person. I think that's extremely hard that's extremely rare to find. But this year, he got his first year as a starter last year, and I think this year he's going to be an even better player, especially with him entering his final year with Central. And even though he don't have the weapons at receiver that he had last year, he still has some comparable pieces at wide receiver. You got, Chauncey Spikes, Chance Peterson. You still have Makai Wall. You still have Quentin McCall. So you still have some quality guys at receiver, but they are going up against a secondary that, even though Caleb Givens is the best defensive player on the team, I do think that their secondary is their best unit. We're talking about Horatio Johnson, Xavier Spencer, Herman Brister. Then you also got to figure, and then you got Eric Reed, who I think is going to have who's going to be more involved in the defense this year. And then you also got some guys who are some transfer guys this year who I believe is going to make their way onto the field. You got Zay Franks transfer from Southern Miss. You also got AJ Stevens, who's a transfer from Rice. And that's just strictly in the secondary. Like, their secondary is absolutely loaded. And you know what I like about, this defense in general is that the majority of these guys are juniors and seniors. So this is a much older group, and they're coming into 2025 with a chip on their shoulder. Now, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said something on their defense. Somebody said that they're tired of losing to Jackson State. So they already have the big dogs on their mind, even though they don't play them for another 3-4 weeks or so. So they do have to, mind you, they have one game at a time, but I know like they're thinking kind of ahead. But listen, I think Southern defense is extremely loaded, and they're coming in with a big chip on their shoulder. And I do believe that this is their best side of the ball because offensively, we don't know who for one. We don't know who the starting quarterback is going to be, but I have a feeling. Me personally, I have a feeling it's going to be Cameron McCoy, the quarterback transfer from Jackson State, and I think it's going to be because he's so dangerous when it comes to running the ball. And if y'all been watching Southern for the last few years now, you notice that they've always used the 2 to 3 running back system. And they always had a quarterback who was always heavy involved in the run game as well. So if McCoy does get the start, then I think that is extremely dangerous for their offense to where, in terms of the running game, because you got to think, they're going to have a whole new slate of running backs. I think if I had it listed here, you're going to start with Trey Holly, who's a transfer from LSU. You also have Mike Franklin, who's a transfer from Jacksonville State. And then also you have Princeton Kahi from Louisiana Tech. So you have a slate of running backs that they are going to use this year, followed by Cameron McCoy, who is going to be involved in the run game. Now, in terms of the passing game, outside of Dorian and Dupree Filler, they are going to need to look for their second and third receivers. I think that's going to be extremely important as well. But if I'm North Carolina Central, I'll put Malcolm Reed on Dupree and let the chips fall where they may in terms of in the secondary. I do now. I think Southern's defense and Central's offense might cancel each other out, and I think it's gonna come down to if Southern is gonna be able to run the ball and control the clock. I think that's what their game plan is gonna be. Even though I think they will have some success throwing the ball, but I think their strength in terms of offensively is going to be in the run game. And I think that's what it's been for the last few years for Southern anyway. But I think Southern is coming into this game, into the season period, with a big chip on their shoulder. And honestly, so is Central. I think both of these teams are coming in and showing their respective conferences that they are the big dogs. So this game has a top 5 HBCU matchup written all over it. I think it's going to be a classic down to the wire. And listen, I really don't have much else to say about this game, man, because this is week 0. So we don't know what we're going to see. We don't know who's going to start where. But I do believe that this game is going to be a very, very exciting game, man. And I absolutely can't wait for it. And y'all know, probably either right after the game or Sunday morning, we're going to come back here and react to the game and give a summary of what we watched. So, y'all know I can't wait for this game to come on. Y'all, listen, football is back. Football is back, man. Oh, my goodness, I can't wait, man. I will see y'all whenever the game pops off, man. I can't wait.